forget everything you know about goal setting. It's all wrong, and I'm going to prove it to you. In the next 7 minutes, I'm going to show you how to set goals the right way and how to make sure that you actually achieve them. So let's talk about goal setting and why most people get it wrong. You were taught to set SMART goals: specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound, meaning that they have a deadline. But here's what happens when you set SMART goals. They are too small. Let me prove it to you. What are your goals? See, for most people, when talking about goals, it would be like taking a nice vacation, right? Or it could be, for example, paying off a car, or maybe having $1 million in the bank account. Are these SMART goals? Sure, you can set them this way, but there's a problem. When setting SMART goals, you're thinking too small. And let me show you why. Let's say you win the lottery. Let's say you win the Powerball and you win $500 million. What would you do now? You wouldn't just take a vacation, you would actually buy an island, right? You wouldn't just pay off your car, you would buy cars, new cars. You would buy a Ferrari, a Lamborghini, a Tesla, a Mercedes, and a Rolls Royce. You wouldn't just have $1 million in the bank account or travel in style. You would actually buy a private jet. Why not, right? Now, which of these goals are more exciting? Taking a vacation or buying an island? Paying off your car or buying cars like a Ferrari, a Lamborghini, Tesla, Mercedes, Beamer, Rolls Royce? It doesn't really matter. And what about making an impact and then leaving a legacy? Let's talk about that for a moment. What would you do if you could give $10 million to charity? How many lives would you change? Of course, those are big goals, right? These goals make you jump out of bed. These are goals that motivate you. Now, you might say, that's not realistic. Really? Why not? Let me tell you a story. See, when I was in my senior year in high school, I told everybody that I will be a millionaire by the age of 40. And let me tell you, when you're 17 and have only $50 to your name, $1 million in the bank account seems unrealistic. Well, when I turned 40, I wasn't a millionaire. It took me until I was 42. But you know what they say? The first million is always the most difficult. By the age of 46, I was a multi-millionaire. I'm 48 years old right now, and when I turn 50, I want to have at least $25 million to my name. Now, that's a goal, isn't it? But back to you. Here's how you achieve these goals in 4 easy steps. Let's write them down. 4 steps. First, make a dream list. Okay? Make a dream list. What would you do if you won $500 million in the lottery? What would you buy? What would you do? How many lives would you impact? This is your motivation. Step number 2, decide. Decide that you want this and that you will take action. Nothing will happen if you just list the goals on a sheet of paper, right? Decide that you want it. Decide that you deserve this. And then decide that you will take action, because without action, these goals remain dreams. Step number 3, make a plan. Now that you have your goals and decided to take action, you have to make a plan. How are you going to achieve these goals? Investing in real estate? Building a business? Or, my favorite, trading stocks and options? Step number 4, act now. Do something today that will bring you closer to your goals. Take action. If you want to make money with stocks and options, what could you do today that gets you one step closer to these goals. Read a book, or even better, sign up for a class, since it's always better to learn in a class. Think about it. Could you really learn how to swim from reading a book? Of course not. You have to take swim lessons and then do it. Is this making sense? Does this help? If you like these tips and want to learn more, then let's meet in person. We're coming to your town to hold a free stock trading bootcamp, and I want to invite you to join us at this bootcamp. And yes, it's free. Just click on the Learn More button, or there's probably a link underneath that you see this video, and you'll find more information about this bootcamp as well as the dates and locations. And did I already mention that it is free? And if you know somebody who needs a kick in the butt to set some bigger goals, right? Tag them and share this video with them. And I will see you very soon.